Here we go. So on number 3, so we're back. We're still adding like terms. We're on number 3. So you, with decimals, I would use a calculator for sure. Use a calculator to combine these things. So like terms with like terms, right? We only add the numbers in the front, don't we? So 1.3x cubed and 6.8x cubed. 8.1x cubed. Good. And then we do the next. I'll do the minus 3.4x. Oh no, they're not like terms, are they? Better look a little closer here. So they're gonna both just come down because they cannot combine. One's a regular x, the other's an x squared.
8.1x is then minus.
Yeah, either order. I usually put them in order from highest power to lowest, but you don't have to. At least they haven't said we have to. So I'll put 4.3x squared, and then next I'll put minus 3.4x. Is that good? You could swap it though. The order doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then finally,
Minus 4.
yeah, you got this guy, 7.6 minus 11.6. Oh, it's minus 4. There we go. Is it easy? With a calculator, I mean? All good? All right, so on number 4 then, they're just changing it to be vertical. We said, okay, let's do this straight up and down. Sure, okay. Same thing.
14t squared.
Yeah, so just straight up and down. 2t squared, and we're just adding, right? Straight up and down, 2t squared, and 12t squared is 14t squared, t to the second power. And then plus 11 minus 10.
Plus 1.
Plus 1, we're done. Good, easy? Okay, so what do we have to worry about when we're subtracting?
Apply the negative to the whatever is inside the parentheses.
Very good, very good. Exactly. Is everybody aware of that? So a minus sign up against a parenthesis is, I always say, it's like water up against a floodgate. We don't have a lot of that anymore here in Central Valley, right? Because we've had some dry summers. But dry winters, I guess, is the problem. So anyway, but supposedly there's water up against a floodgate, like a wall, a dam wall, right? When the wall comes down, the water goes in. That's what a parenthesis with a minus sign is like. Let me write it up here. 8x plus 7 minus 4x minus 7. So that minus right here is going to go boom, boom, when the walls come down. So I'm going to remove the parentheses. The walls are going to come down. The water's going to rush in. This negative sign has been waiting up against that parenthesis, pushing up against that parenthesis, waiting. So he'll go in. So let me first bring down the other guy. 8x plus 7. No change there. Minus goes in minus 4x and what?
Plus 7.
Plus 7. Now minus hits them both, huh? That's what anything, that's not just a minus sign. That's what anything in front of a parenthesis does. Hits everybody inside when the walls come down, huh? So then combine like terms. 8x minus 4x.
4x positive.
4x. Plus 7 plus 7.
Plus 14.
Plus 14. And there it is. We good there? 4x plus 14. Try number 6.
Minus 2x minus 3. Plus 3.
I'll write it a little bigger down here. So it's 4x minus 6x minus 3. So that minus sign up against the wall is going to go boom, boom. And so we're going to get what? 4x minus 6x plus 3. Good so far? And 4x minus 6x is minus 2x plus 3. How are we doing? Easy? Questions? So, this minus sign is going to go boom, 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 like that. Going to distribute. It's going to hit all, the walls are going to come down. Parentheses is going to drop down. It's going to hit all those. So I'll write the first one, 5x plus 7, and then plus 3x squared plus 4x minus 7. Okay, so far? And now I got to combine things, huh?
Yeah.
But so far I've distributed that minus. Just went boom, boom, boom. Changed all the signs, huh? That's what a minus does when it goes in. So now, let's, I'm going to start with the highest power. Who's the highest power term? Yeah, that 3x squared. Do him first. So 3x squared, start with that one, 3x squared. He's in a class by himself. There's no other x squareds. So now, next I'll do the regular x's. 5x and 4x. 9 plus 9x, huh? And then what happens with the 7s? Yeah, plus 7 minus 7. They just drop out, and there we go. 3x squared plus 9x. I don't. They're not going to make us right now. I think maybe later they'll say that, but yeah, not. I think any order for now. Good questions. All right, so let's. So the minus sign in front of the parentheses, this minus sign right here, is going to go boom, boom, boom. Hit all those, huh? Changing all the signs. Let's drop all the parentheses. We drop them, right? We drop the walls. Water goes in, so we got 1/6 x squared minus 1/3 x plus 7/18 x squared minus 1/6 x plus 17/18. Good to there so far? Good, good, good. Now, I got to combine like terms. So I got to combine 1/6 x squared with 7/18 x squared. How do I combine those?
You make them equal.
Make them common denominator, huh? Make the top and bottom 18. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom of this one by 3. And it'll be 3/18 x squared. Bring this guy over. Plus 7/18 x squared. Good. Now, how about the plain x? So I'm looking at, which ones I need to combine. Am I going too quick? Is that making sense? I need to combine the x squared with the x squared, so I had to make their denominators match both 18.
Yeah,
That's going to be 10/18s, and then it'll reduce from there to be 5/9. Okay, so now I got to do the minus 1/3 x and the minus 1/6 x, because they're both just regular x. So I'm looking for the same letter patterns. So, what's the common denominator for those two? It's just going to be 6, huh? So we good there?
Multiply by 2, that 1/3.
Yeah. So multiply by 2, multiply by 2. Minus 2/6x, and bring this one down. Minus 1/6x. Good to there? So far, so good. What's left? Just that 17/18 at the back, huh? Now let's combine things. So I'm doing okay, a little messy here. Right? All right, so let's combine right here. 3/18 and 7/18 for the x squareds is 10/18 x squared. Minus 2/6 and minus 1/6. Minus 3/6, yeah, which is going to become minus a half, huh? And then again, that's 17/18 at the end there. Yeah, final step. Let's reduce. Well, let's divide by 2 here. Divide by 2. Divide by 2, what's that going to be? 5/9 x squared. This one, divide by 3.
1/3.
1/2.
Yeah, 1/2.
And there it is. Can y'all read that okay? Got a little smaller down there at the bottom. 5/9 x squared minus 1/2 x plus 17/18. After that reduction. Good? Okay? Corinne, did you like that one? The calculator can do a lot of those. The calculator natural display just handles the fractions, huh? Yeah, real nice. All right. Yeah, if you want to see how to do. All right, we good? So the first group, I'm just going to bring it down. No changes, because there's no, bless you, there's no negative sign in front of the first parenthesis, huh? So nothing will change. Maybe I made that too small. And then the second parenthesis, also no negative in front, so nothing will change. And then the minus sign, boom, boom, minus 6x squared plus 12. So those two signs changed. Everybody tracking with me? The minus sign was in front of those two. All right, so now let's combine like terms. We've got 2x squared and 4x squared is 6x squared, and minus 6x squared is 0. So the x squareds drop out, don't they? They are gone. Out of there. All right, so now for the regular x's. So let's do those. So we've got 6 regular x and 4 regular x makes 10 regular x. And then finally the numbers, just the plain old numbers, minus 8 plus 13. What's that, 5? And 12, 17, done. See how I underline them, cross them off, circle them, whatever. Just make sure you don't forget anybody. You know, just have some kind of system to make help you be careful. Questions? Easy. So number 12 says perform the indicated here. Let me write it bigger. So number 12, subtract what? 3x from 8x minus 3. 3x from 8x minus 3. Subtract 3x from 8x minus 3. It's that way.
Subtract. Apply.
Which one goes in the back? What you're subtracting, huh? You know what I mean? Like if I wrote subtract 3 from 10, you would know that it goes like that, huh? That the 3 goes in the back. That's just the meaning of that English sentence, huh? Whatever you subtract goes in the back. So yeah, exactly. So we have to come in here and we have to put that 3x in the back. It's subtracted, and the 8x minus 3 goes in the front like that, huh? We good? So you have to just remember that whenever they say that phrase, subtract from, whatever you're subtracting goes in the back. So, and then it's easy. 8x minus 3x, 5x minus 3. We're done. Good? Questions? All right. What if it did say subtract minus 3x from, I don't know, 8x or whatever? Yeah. So the 8x would go first. And then what would we do? Minus 3x. You can put parentheses if you want to. You don't have to. Double negative going to be adding in the end, huh? Yeah, good question, man. Will everybody see that? So if it says subtract a negative, it's actually going to be add, isn't it?
That would be the...
So it'd be 8x plus 3x. It'd be 11x, wouldn't it? Because two negatives head-to-head become adding, right? Two minuses make a plus when they're head-to-head like that. Right? We good? Yeah, so that's a good question. So let's try this one. Subtract this from the sum of those. Can you read that okay? So subtract, we're doing 14. Subtract 4x minus 4 from the sum of those two. See if you can get the right order on that. doing, so I'm going to write that out as well. So we've got to add these guys first, don't we? So this is number 14. So it's x squared, what is it, minus 9x plus 3, added to the sum of 3x squared minus 6x plus 1. Subtract 4x squared minus 4. Good so far? That's what it's calling us to do, right? Subtract the 4x minus 4. Okay, so you guys know what to do. The minus sign here distributes, and you get minus 4x squared plus 4, huh? Bring down the other things. The other parentheses don't have a negative in front, so they don't change. Good to there. All right, let's combine like terms. So, x squared and 3x squared, what's that?
4 squared.
4x squared, and then take away 4x squared.
You cancel each other.
Cancels out. So 1x squared and 3x squared makes 4. Take away 4, gone. No more x squareds. We good with that? So far, so good? Next comes regular x. Minus 9x minus 6x. What's that?
Minus 15.
Minus 15x. And then lastly, plus 3, plus 4, plus 7. Oh, and the 1. Because, see, that's why it's good to underline things or cross them out. Because it's easy to miss something, huh? 8. See how I've got everything underlined so I don't make a mistake?
We'll see.
We good? Questions? It's easy for you? That one okay? Karina, you good? Anything I can answer? Yeah, it was the negative 9x and the negative 6x.
I just remember that when you said chicle.
Oh, yeah.
Found it? Good. All right. Okay, so there we go. That's a messy one.
Yeah.
So take that minus sign and go boom, 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 right? Distribute it. Let me make this a little cleaner here. Like that.
Minus 4. Minus 3. Plus 8x squared y squared. And then we have all these.
Here we go. So I'm just going to bring them down. 11x squared y plus 15xy minus 4 minus 5x squared y squared. Now this minus sign over here is going to distribute boom, boom, boom. So minus 4. I'm going to put them in alphabetical order. I just think it's easier to deal with. That's an x squared y, isn't it? See how they put them out of order? Minus 3 plus 8 x squared y squared. Good so far? All that good so far? So now, let's combine like terms, huh? So any terms that match exactly, we will combine. So 11x squared y, what matches with that? The minus 4? It's minus 4, huh? So it's going to be, it's Yeah, the order doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
minus 4. Will give you 15.
Yeah, you can swap the order. So y squared, y. See that 2 is still on the x. The y is alone. So that's just an order swap. So you can always swap the order. Because two things multiplied, letters or numbers, the order never matters. So 11 x squared y minus 4 is 7, isn't it? X squared y. Okay, what comes next? Well, you can do it in any order you want. How about I do 15xy? He's in a class by himself. There's no other xy terms, are there?
No, it's the only one.
Only one. Next comes the minus 4 and the minus 3. Minus 7.
Minus 7.
Finally, looks like we have minus 5x squared y squared plus 8x squared y squared, which is plus 3 x squared y squared. And we're done. You could put them in some different order if you wanted. It doesn't really matter. But I combined all the like terms.